got you feeling cool. You know how to put me in the mood. Do what you do. I do what you do when you do what you do, baby. Don't know why. Anytime I try to feel it cool, you know how to put me in the mood. Do what you do. I do what you do when you do what you do, baby. It's bad, so bad. Sometimes I can't even breathe. It's what you do to me, baby. Just tell me what you need. I do anything. Story about for me. Tinubu love me. Come to my remedy, baby. Do it all for me. Tell the antidote. I need an antidote. Come to my remedy, baby. All them shoot my soul. Don't know why. You know how to put me in the mood. Don't know.
What's up, bro? Can you hear me? Yeah, yeah, nice. Sorry, been trying to set up my whole shit since. Oh. Okay, yo, what's good, people? How you doing? Let me try to join the video too. Yeah, you can see me too, right? What's good, bro? How's the people in the chat doing? Yeah, let me tweet the link too. Yeah. Fair enough. I'm happy to be here. Let's get it now. Okay. Let me find this link.
All right. Let's see, we're good.
Anytime I try to feel a groove,
Hey.
you know how to put me in the mood. Do what you do. I do what you do when you do what you do best.
Okay.
Anytime I try to feel a groove, you know how to put me in the mood. Do what you do. I do what you do when you do what you do best. It's bad, so bad. Sometimes I can't even breathe. It's what you do to me, babe. Just tell me what you need. I do anything.
Okay.
Right now in the background, I'm playing the record with TC.
Yeah.
TNC.
That's a new one.
Yeah, mood. It's a freaking jam, bro. I'm
Thank you.
just using it right now as a like buffer, you know, just for,
Yeah.
just for background vibe.
Thanks, man. Bro, that song was supposed to drop last week, but I just woke up to it dropping yesterday. I'm like, okay, let's go.
Mad. That's a new.
Yeah, man.
No one. I think we should be good to start, regardless. Okay. Let me do like the official, because when we're done, we'll clip it. But anyway, let me do like an official intro. All right. What's good, beautiful people? It's your boy Emmanuel, aka Power Papi, and we are back with the Soaking Garri with episodes, man. Right now, I am joined with one of the most talented artists that you can think of on the scene right now. I'm here with the senpai himself, Tim Lyre, bro. What's good, my guy? What's good?
Yo, what's good, bro? I'm good. I'm glad to be here.
I've been looking forward to this. Ever since I heard your album, Worryless, I'm like, I had to sit down with this guy. Like, I have to have a conversation about it. Because honestly, like, one of the most progressive albums I've heard from Nigeria in a hot minute. And I appreciate the fact that you've accepted the invitation, and we're about to get to, like, you know what I mean, document a bit of your journey, you know. But this is not like every other interview. We have a different element added to it called it's the whole premise. It's the whole mission here. We're having a Garri ministry that we're carrying on this. Yeah, so for your Garri setup, walk us through it. What's usually like, first off, when was the last time you had Garri set? When was the last time you had?
Oh no. See, I'm an Ijebu man, so like
Okay.
this is like my natural, like
Okay.
this is not my local food.
Got you.
Yeah. Actually, like, it's not so far removed from my diet.
Okay. That's calm. That's good.
Always have a Garri every now and then.
Nice.
But today I don't have my usual like everything. I don't even have sugar in my house. So I'm about to run this experiment with honey right now.
With honey, bro. See, Garri with honey is it's a struggle though. Where to like mix it is a struggle.
Like, I feel like it will get you
yeah, to get like, yeah,
I don't know what to do with it, but like,
yeah, man, yeah, it is what it is. But I just have my regular groundnuts and sugar. Sometimes you add milk. Are you one of those guys?
I don't really like that milk tea. I don't
You know,
know.
like I know a little needle in there, like bro.
I don't know, but like my usual setup is just like how you described it.
Okay.
All those things.
Nice. That's dope. That's calm then. That's calm. But anyway, feel free to pour your water inside. Let's get right into it. Without any further ado, man. But yeah, I'm joined with Tim Lyre, guys. Like this is epic. This is someone that I mean, Afrofusion artist. You can't really box when it comes to the sound. Multi-instrumentalist, like producer, artist, singer, songwriter. I mean, like, bro, you're wearing so many hats, bro. How you doing it by yourself? Like, how it's...
Well, I think for me, it's like I was always just going to do anything anyway.
Okay.
So, like, I was always going to try all these things out because, like, I have, like, I have the curiosity, I have the drive to do so.
Makes
so
sense,
it's like, as I started to figure things out more and more, I figured, I could probably do this whole thing.
Got you. That makes sense.
And now I'm in a place where I feel like comfortable enough to like just, be able to wear all those hats without like anything necessarily interfering. Like everything should really go hand in hand anyways.
Got you. That makes sense. That's very valid, bro. And when I read that you're a multi-instrumentalist, bro, like how many instruments are you like taking up now? Like
okay, we've got keyboards, organs, pianos, any type of like, instrument like that. Play guitar, play bass. So yeah, it's mostly like the live, like the string. I really want to learn how to play drums. That's the only thing.
Okay.
I feel like I don't have like good enough coordination.
I said playing drums is like Call of Duty sometimes.
I swear, like, I rate drummers so much. Like, and you are the one keeping the rhythm as well.
Exactly, so really that's true. That's true. And I'm guessing all these instruments, like all the love for this instrument came from say church or did you grow up in
I literally grew up in church. Like I grew up in a long line of choir masters and like church organists and like like I've been reading music since I was like 10, that kind of thing. Jeez. So like I naturally grew up in that environment. Like I started taking piano lessons from around the same age. So
got you. That's dope.
Bro.
Nice. So I guess when did you make that transition into like recording music? Like when did that start becoming a thing for you? Like recording music, performing it live?
I feel when I was doing my A-levels, we used to like dabble. I have a friend, Mojo, he's a rapper.
Yeah, look, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that link up. Yeah.
So we did A-levels together, like me, him, and a bunch of other like friends I still make music with now, like Drama, Renee. Like, we all went to the same A-level school, right?
Wait, where's this? Sorry.
Bridge House College.
Okay. Like, is that in Lagos? Okay, mad. Okay.
But like, so we all went to the same school together, and from then we kind of just used to like mess around with all these like Fruity Loops and things like that. It wasn't like serious. We only ever went to a real studio like once.
Okay, gotcha.
Did just like just write and mess around. But like when we went to uni, everybody kind of off to different places.
Right.
I was in Reading, like Mojo was in like Nottingham, so like some of our friends were in school and it was but we always used to like meet up every other like month, and we meet up somewhere and like literally just be recording for like days. So I feel like that's kind of how we, just kind of built like that.
Nice. And essentially
skill from there, kind of. Like,
that's good. So essentially, that's how you connected with, I guess, Chop Life Crew. That's how Chop Life Crew became.
Yeah. And we've just like been friends since. So it's like it's not something we really like thought about. It just kind of like naturally happened.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. That's dope. I remember seeing your Fuck Up Bay video. Just seeing all the guys. That was dope. And I wanted to even get the origin story of your name, bro. Because I mean, I did my research. I did small research, small. But I know it had an interesting,
Yeah, yeah.
it had an interesting story, bro. Do you mind sharing that with us?
Yeah, of course. So let me even tell you, initially the name was Tim Lyre, like because I was thinking, okay, like I could still use because the actual name comes from a bird called the lyrebird, right?
Right.
There's this guy, like he was a promoter. This is back when I was in uni. I used to do gigs a lot. Like I used to just carry my guitar up and down and
Right.
perform all over. Like it became fairly popular and read so it was vibes that year.
Mad.
Introducing shows, like it was really like
Okay,
yeah,
that's
man was
dope.
up there. And so like I came across this guy and he was always telling me because back then I was always doing this like fusion thing as well. It's like I was never like in one place per se.
Right, gotcha.
But I guess to some people I just sounded like so many different people. And to him, like that was it. It was more apparent to him than anybody else, I guess, because he had to just come up to meet me and be like, "Yo,
Okay.
like what exactly do you sound like? Like
Right.
all these things." And I'm like, "Bro, come on." I'm just trying to sing just some songs here, but like I feel like I went back and I went to research the bird he was talking about. I'm like, it's not necessarily a bad thing, like I can use it to my advantage. And I just like how it sounds as well. Plus, the lyre is actually one of the oldest instruments in the world as well. So that's another
That's another angle. That's another
yeah. So it's
angle.
like all these little things work for the name. So yeah, I just kind of ran with it.
And it's crazy
Now
because
he became Tim Lyre now, actually.
see, that's what I was
Because
about to ask.
because when I came back home to Nigeria after school and all these things, everybody just kind of was calling me Tim Lyre because I guess that's how
I mean, when you see it, that's like that's how it comes out. It just rolls out of the tongue.
and it just sounded way cooler to me
Yeah.
as well. So I'm just like, you know what, let's do it.
That's
like, Tim
wild.
Lyre,
That's what
we're
Tim
here.
Lyre, man. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah,
Oh man.
bro.
So I guess Reading was kind of like your place where your footing in terms of like performing and being notified, being noticed for your music, right?
definitely. I feel like I'm lucky that I got to go somewhere like that place because first of all, I was away from a lot of my friends.
Yeah.
So I was really forced to like come out of myself.
Because of
and,
your shell. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so were you like a shy guy? Like for like
I wouldn't say I was shy
you're
necessarily.
laid
It's just
back?
like I had like a comfort like zone.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's like I knew my friends, like I knew people I hung out with. I knew like the kind of scenes you would find me in. Like
Okay.
know?
Small circle.
But I feel like yeah, but I feel like I really wanted to expand my horizons. Like I wanted to. I've always been so curious about music anyway, so I wanted to like take advantage of being there as much as I possibly could.
Gotcha.
At some point, I was playing in like some kind of weird fusion band where it was me, some Indian guy, like there was a white guy as well. Like it was crazy. Making like all this very like sci-fi R&B music around
Okay.
But like it was like crazy. Like I ended up meeting so many different people and so many,
Gotcha.
interesting people as well. I think that definitely informed like a lot of my music now.
Okay. That's dope. And what was the like Nigerian culture there? Was it like as prevalent? Was it?
It was good. Like it was definitely because back then, I don't know how those things are now in like unis, but back then all these like ACS and all those kind of like societies were really popular.
Student unions.
Yeah, so like literally first week, all the Nigerians would link up and you already know everybody.
Yep.
And then from there, it's like every week something is happening, people. So there was like a very good like Nigerian community there as well. Plus, Reading was like 20 minutes from London.
Okay,
Yeah,
nice.
bro,
Okay, that's good context.
Like 2-3 days.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I just going out to London every other so it was
mad.
Good though.
That's good. I remember the first time I came across your work, man. Your verse on Odeshi, of D-O's Wildfire album, bro. Like,
Wildfire, damn.
Bro, how did the relationship with D-O? Because you guys have been collaborators now, like you guys keep working. How did that relationship start off?
I actually met D-O through July Drama. I don't know if you know July Drama. He's also an artist.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
So July produced you remember this D-O song Footwork? So it
Yes.
was around that period I met him properly. Like
Mm,
every now and then July will tell me like, oh, he's recording a Pretty Boy that he needs me to come, like let's do some work.
okay,
And so like I'm like one day I just went, just went,
man.
and I experienced like his energy in person.
Mm.
I don't think there's any artist I have worked with in my life that has that like amount of energy. Dio is one of the most
Yo,
energetic people I know, but it's
yo,
like nobody uses it to their advantage like he does. Like that's the
that's
best
mad.
part about it. Like
Yep.
he pays that shit and he believes it was like what, and he's like good for it as what you know.
Yeah,
So,
man.
but it was around that period we met, and so like we worked on footwork was one of the first things we worked on together. I played like bass on that song, and like did a couple of
Mad,
beats as well. And then from there
mad,
we just like kept recording. We're doing sessions with me, him, and July, and then me, him, and Dari, and we just kind of been working ever since. So
mad.
trying
That's
to
dope.
start it. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's beautiful, man. And I guess fast forward right now to honestly, one of my favorite projects this year. Worry Less, bro. Oh my goodness.
Thank
First
you.
off, I was already like drawn in from the artwork. I was like, okay, this is interesting. Like seeing the face and the photos and the phones there, and then I open up the album with Organic, bro, and I'm like, bro, I'm like, wait, and then we get into Present, bro, which
It's
now
like-
fucks up my like. I'm like, bro, this man knows how to
what's
like
happening?
like first of all, what's
Yeah.
happening, and like, and bro, that guitar intro on Present, my goodness gracious, my god. Oh, bro, anytime a song comes up, I lose my shit, bro. Like, walk me through putting together this album. Like,
Trust me, when I heard that guitar, that's why I scattered it all over the song. I knew.
yo, even the audacity for you not to have a chorus, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, this song shouldn't be working, and it doesn't. It defies all logic.
None of it made any sense.
It defies
but
all logic in
it
terms of
made
putting
sense.
together songs, bro. And I'm like, how is it super? I mean, you create so many pockets across the song that it's so fun. Like, come on, like that was a crazy record. Definitely one of my favorite records from the project. But like, please, I read somewhere that it took almost like 3 years to put together the album, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what was going on this whole time? Like,
Bro, many things. Because I would say the process first started in 2019. Yeah.
nice. Okay.
So I like started like loosely recording here and there in 2019. But like that's when COVID now started properly.
Hi. Okay.
Bro.
So it is what it is. It took a pandemic, but yeah.
Yeah, so like first of all, I feel like everybody just had to kind of like reassess their lives and just like what they were doing.
Yep.
So it took us some time to figure that whole situation out first. And then like we were having our own problems back here in Nigeria at some point as well. Like when the protest started, like a bunch of bro, so many things just kind of started breaking out over like a couple years. And I was just like, you know what, it's fine. Like I can just keep it, just give me more time to work on this music anyway.
Okay, gotcha.
Like, and me, I'm like a perfectionist. So I believe like the more time I spend in like the better it will sound. Like,
bro, it showed. It clearly showed, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, and it took maybe a couple years, I'd say like a year and a half maybe to record the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then a couple months for the mixing and mastering process. And had to like properly plan the rollout as well and everything. So, but we got there eventually.
Mad. Bro, I think like prior to even the project, like I knew you as a rapper. Like I knew that like you could rap and spit. But like hearing a record like real. Hearing a record like I don't know how to say this word. Is it syzygy?
Syzygy.
Yeah. Bro, and I was like, this guy's an actual R&B like art, and you're tapping into this neo soul angle, bro. Like, when did you discover that aspect? Like, what did you discover first? Did you discover your rapping abilities first, or your singing abilities? Like, where did everything kind of like pick up?
Honestly, I feel like I always thought I would be like a singer. Like I always
Okay.
thought like I'd be like, it's every single song I just be singing and singing. But like I feel like the more I started to grow up and the more listen music I started to experience, like
Yeah.
I felt like there was definitely a lot more I could do.
Man.
And I shouldn't necessarily limit myself just because I think this is how I should.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, I'm sure I've definitely tried things that didn't work out, but like,
Okay.
I know like what works for my voice now, and I know how to like attack certain things. Like, so it's
Gotcha.
like, bro,
Gotcha. Like I would notice with your singing, you didn't do too much. Like
yeah,
you
like,
didn't try to like come here with
yeah, like,
some Mariah Carey type, like some Usher type like range.
yeah,
Like
bro.
you were in pocket and it sounded
Mhm.
so good and so nice.
Thank
And how
thank
the
you.
album weaves through, bro. Like it's seamless. Like how the album just flows. Like it's one of those albums you just hit play on and it just like you
It
just
just
let it
goes.
go. You just let it go
That's
and like
literally what I wanted it to be like,
nice,
and so
nice. So yeah, so that I guess that was the whole premise of the album is to worry less, to
yeah,
like
like, bro, especially with everything that was happening, I feel like it's
yeah,
just chaos everywhere. So it's like if I
like
can
use
make
this one
something
to
that's
calm
the
your
opposite of
nerves.
that, you get it's like, oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
mad, bro.
yeah.
But yeah, speaking of your like, I guess your many talents, like, do you like what's your philosophy on this thing? Like, this might be like a very heavy question, bro. But like, how do you
Mm,
see, being versatile, being good in many aspects of music? Do you
mm,
see it as a superpower,
mm.
or do you see it as a case of how the saying goes, jack of all
Yeah,
trades
jack of
and
all trades,
master
master
of
of.
none? So like,
Mhm.
what's your like mindset when it comes to
It's
like,
a fine line, definitely. I
yeah,
feel
okay,
like
okay,
it's like you have to be very disciplined
mm,
because I think it's definitely good it has so many advantages. The fact that
yeah,
I can do this many things has so many advantages. Like,
that's good.
but at the same time, it's like sometimes you might not know what to do because
Mm,
there is so many things you could possibly do.
gotcha,
And it's
gotcha.
just backing up the wrong tree for as long as
Yeah,
you
okay,
so you might get like caught in those type of traps every now and then. But it's like I said, you just need to be disciplined and kind
okay,
of focus on one thing. Like
okay.
it's like I have a goal, right? It's
Yeah,
like I know what
yeah.
I'm trying to do as a musician, as an artist, and you just have to
Mm-hmm.
kind of tunnel vision, hone in on that.
Gotcha.
So it's like I feel like if you can make it a superpower, then
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
you have nothing to worry about. So,
Gotcha,
but
gotcha.
definitely a fine line. So you just have to
Nice.
be this.
Nice. That's good. That's a good way to definitely look at it. To be disciplined. I think that's a good message. I mean, this applies to like every aspect of life, right?
Yeah,
Like,
like it's like
yeah,
it's good. Like the music is fun anyway. Like you know
yeah.
how to do something that most
Mm.
people like wish you
Exactly.
knew how to do. So
Exactly.
like
Exactly.
the least you could do is just like care about it that much to be
Mm-hmm. Nice.
yeah.
Nice. And
Like,
and and since you've become a lot more professional, like what's been the most exciting aspect of the job for you? Like what excites you the most? Like is it
honestly, is meeting other musicians because
okay.
like as just like as a music head, like bro, I'm someone that just listens to music constantly. So
Right.
it's like, if I meet an artist that I know, like bro, I reached your album for like three,
Mm.
4 months, I'm probably not going to have the opportunity to say it to you.
Yeah,
But like
yeah,
I will
yeah.
let you know that guy just know you are the guy.
Yeah,
So it's like I've
gotcha.
had like those experiences like more and more now, and it's like I mean, I'm starting to like feel a little bit more gratification now because it's like,
Mm.
I could definitely do this. Like I should regard these people as my peers, as it were.
Nice,
So
nice,
yeah,
nice, nice.
it's
That's
like I
good.
think that's the best part is just like meeting all these amazing musicians and like the potential to make like insane music with
Mm.
these people as well. So
Nice.
it's like that's the
Nice.
best part for me for
Nice,
sure.
nice. I mean, speaking of that, like I'm guessing you've already had that feeling with a few artists right now. So what are the
Yeah,
names now that you've met that you've gotten
I
that
have
feeling from?
but I met Wande Coal recently. That was
Sheesh,
crazy. That was one of the most
sheesh.
insane
That would
things.
be insane.
But literally, it was just like I was out with my friends. We were just at like
Yeah.
just like a lounge type of place, He was
Man.
there. The owner of the place saw me because I was talking to the owner of the place earlier as well,
Yeah.
and I was telling her I'm an artist, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
She was really into it, like, oh, I played some of my songs, so she was hype and everything. So when he now came out, I want you to meet somebody. She went to
Mm.
call one of her like staff people to come and call me down to tell me, madam is looking for you. I went
Man.
down for me to see Wande Coal. Yeah, I was like, I know you, man. Like I saw your song on TV. He was talking about presents because the
Oh
video just dropped.
yeah. Okay.
Like I saw this
Okay.
song on TV yesterday. Like mad.
Man.
We had the whole conversation. It was crazy. Like
That's
I
dope.
think that's probably the most surreal one that happened recently.
Man.
Yeah, it's like, but I've also got to like work with artists that I've listened to for like years as well. That's like another crazy part. Like recently, I connected with like Show Them Camp and like Sparks.
Mad.
Sparks is
Bro.
literally one of my favorite producers in the world.
Bro. Listen,
Like,
I mean spilling the tea here. Like, are you on the new Palm Wine album?
I don't know. I
Bro.
don't know.
Bro, that would be sick. That would be sick.
I-
Anyway, yeah, we'll zip it up.
We'll
man.
soon find out.
We'll
We'll soon
confirm.
find out.
No,
Is this month now? Like,
yeah. We'll see. We'll revisit this conversation.
Yeah, of course.
No. Oh man. So I guess like in terms of collaborations now, who are some of your like dream collabs, like home and away, like? Because I don't know if you've gotten this before about the Warriorless album. I could hear Anderson .Paak. For some reason, I'm like, this is like some
I listen to, like,
Anderson, Silk Sonic type.
I listen to like those type of artists who are like very like heavily musical as well. I feel like Anderson is one of the best examples of that.
Yeah,
Definitely like people like that. I think people would find like a lot of my list surprising, but like I don't know. I feel like these are the best musicians to me anyway. Like I want to work with people like Chronix, Protege, Coffee.
Gotcha.
That's just in like one part of the world. If we're talking in Nigeria now, like I have to find Asha first. Like that's my
yeah. That's a good one too. That's a good one.
Bro, I want to work with Wiz. I'm trying to work with Tim. I'm trying to work with like Victoni.
Okay, I know the Victoria one would be crazy, man.
Yeah, I connected with him recently too, so I'm hoping like I can make it happen. Like,
nice.
I'm trying to work with him as well. Like, so it's like I have a long list, and it's because I'm constantly listening to music as well. So it's like changes every now and then. But like, luckily, I'm starting to meet these people more now. So
nice. That's awesome, man. That's dope. And I guess with the fact that you even wear so many hats, there's even much more opportunity to collaborate in different ways.
Like I have a lot to offer.
Yeah. So like, I guess what to offer, like, what would you say has opened more doors for you? Because I like asking this for artists and that are also producers. Like, what has brought in more music? What has really opened doors for you, like as an artist versus a producer?
I've definitely made way more money as like a producer or like studio.
Bro, that's what they all say. Like that's what everyone said.
Bro,
yeah.
Literally, that's how you get if you have that skill. Like,
I
feel like that's how you kind of get your foot in the door anyway.
Okay.
Because like that's how I met a lot of these people. It's like, and I happen to also meet a lot of producers that I ended up working with until now, just because I was like an artist producer as well. It's like I was able to like learn a lot from them, and it's like the relationship kind of works both ways. Like it goes both. Like I guess kind of like learn things about how artists work for me as well.
Gotcha.
So it's like, yeah, I mean, it's interesting, but like I think definitely made the most money as a producer.
Okay.
So foot in the door as well.
Yeah.
But like now is I think now I'm becoming more and more of an artist. Like,
because the album is out now,
it's crazy. Like, and I still have like a lot of producer work I've been doing, like still, but like it's not as easy for me to handle that workload anymore.
Gotcha.
All the like artist stuff happening, but it's good. This is like good problems to have.
yeah, for sure, most definitely.
Yeah.
And in terms of working with other producers, I see like you have many records on the album that have co-producers, right? Like on Present, you have Lamav, and predominantly you also have Ronehi. Is that how you say his name?
Yeah.
Ronehi.
Yeah, right.
How do you like? How does that work as a producer? Like, I'm trying to understand how that works as a
How it
producer, right?
works.
How like you allow your idea kind of like
Yeah, to
merge
like
with their ideas,
that's the
like
thing. I feel like you kind of have to not be selfish about it. Like,
okay,
especially if you find like producers who are as talented as these people.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it is like I know for a fact they can make the song better. So it's
okay,
like,
okay,
yeah, like I mean, a song like Present, I would say I had maybe like 60% of it. Like I had the
okay,
guitar, I
okay.
had the keys, I had
Yeah,
the
bro.
pattern,
The
like
guitar is
I
what
had
did
the
it for me, but
like,
yes, and
do you get
the
that?
crazy transitions, bro. Like,
Yeah. You see now, see those transitions. Most of
okay,
like the like transitions now, it was Mav that really helped me like keep
okay,
them.
okay,
So it's
okay.
like, it's things like that. It's
Yeah,
like,
just polishing.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
like everybody kind of adds like something, and
right.
they added additional stems as well to just beef
Mm.
and make it.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
You just have to kind of compromise where you can and make
Okay.
sure you are working for the best version of the song as
Mad,
opposed to like
mad, mad, mad. That's dope.
you
That's
want
dope.
yeah.
That's dope. So you kind of made mention of your objective goal as an artist, like your
Yeah.
like where you're aiming for. And I'm many artists, and I've spoken to many artists. Like people usually have their own like gauge of success. Like
Mm-hmm.
for you, like what's your idea or what's your ideal scenario as an artist slash producer? Like what's the definition of success in Tim Lyre's lens?
I think because my music is so very specific in the way
Mm-hmm.
it sounds. So I feel like for me, success would be like making it widely accepted. Like
Okay.
I feel like I'm definitely a lot more like
Mm.
popular now or like
Yeah.
known now than I was like a couple years ago. But like I have
Gotcha.
been doing this for a long
For a
time, bro.
long
Like
time, right?
I've been writing music, I've been doing these things for a long time.
Right.
And so it's like it's good to like see the growth, and I just
Mm-hmm.
it continues to become like big. Like, bro, I want to perform all over the world. Like, I want to make music with artists all over the world. Like, I know I
Yeah.
can do it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So, and I know
Definitely.
like these things just if I continue to put in the effort,
Put
it's
in the
just
work,
like
man.
time,
Yeah.
and it's already happening anyways. So I just
Nice.
need to like keep
Nice.
the momentum going. So
Nice.
that's
Nice.
what it is.
And honestly, I kind of noticed as well, like the album was released under a record label called Alte South, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that your own thing? Like, what? Tell me about like,
No,
cause it's yeah.
actually, it's an independent label.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so it's based out in Johannesburg and London, in South Africa and London. So
Mm-hmm.
the name of the head of the label is
Out of
Adams.
South.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That makes
So
sense.
it's like it's like a play on words. Like so
Yeah.
it's yeah. And so he's also just a music head as well, the owner of the
Mm-hmm.
label.
Mm-hmm.
He had been working in like distribution for a long time as a
Yeah.
music. And so he wanted to do his own thing, like have his own like and I was the first artist he approached, like
Mad.
even so it's like one of those things where that's another reason why it took so long for me to get to this point where it's like let me
Yeah.
release an album. Like it took
Gotcha.
us like a whole year as well to
Yeah.
like just really talk and get to know each other and things like
Gotcha.
that. But
Gotcha.
so it's like a good I feel like this is a good situation for an artist like myself who's
Mhm.
like it doesn't necessarily fit into any box. Like
Gotcha. Yeah.
like this is the best this is the best opportunity I've had as an artist. I feel like because
Gotcha.
I'm really able to like fully express myself
Mhm.
because it's not easy for anybody to take a chance on this type
Yeah.
of like
Yeah.
you know what works like
For
it.
sure.
Even I know
Exactly.
what
Exactly. Yeah.
works, like
Yeah.
industry standards so
Yeah.
to speak, but it's like take risk and succeed.
Nice, nice. And I guess even from with the other artists on the roster, you can kind of get a sense of what the label is kind of going for, right? Like
Exactly. It's like really it's a progressive like way of thinking
yeah,
about
yeah,
like,
yeah.
music should not be just the 5 songs that they're listening to all the time. You know?
Like you have
There's so much music out there.
yeah, bro, yeah. Having guys like Sute Iwa on the team too. Like you can
Exactly,
get a
it's like-
good idea, and I guess that kind of even connects to the Renaissance that you're kind of part of, like the Alte
Exactly.
scene. Like bro, like okay, even tell me about that. Like how do you
It's-
feel looking back now at like that scene, that movement that you were
Do you know
part
what's
of.
really crazy about this thing? Like,
Yeah.
it's like I always like anytime I'm talking to people and they say this thing to me where it's like, oh, you're so like integral to this scene. It's like I really have
Yeah.
to go back and like, okay, wow, like I was really
Yeah.
one of those people that
Yeah.
because I remember when everybody started uploading on SoundCloud, I was one of those
Exactly.
people. This is
Exactly.
like 2012, those times.
Yeah.
It was around those periods too I met all these people as well. I met
Mm-hmm.
Lady Donley on SoundCloud. I met
Mm-hmm.
Higo on SoundCloud. And I met
Mm-hmm.
Marv on SoundCloud. Like
Right.
you see on SoundCloud, like so many people on SoundCloud back then. So it's
Crazy.
like,
Crazy.
and it's just like seeing what all these people have now become today. It's like, bro,
Mm-hmm.
it is mind blowing.
Mad, mad, mad,
So
mad,
it's
mad.
like, yeah, it's like looking back, I feel like it is I'm just grateful that I was able to like be a part of like something
Nice.
this, you know.
Nice.
I feel like it's something like years from now, people will talk about these kids that just
Definitely.
put music on SoundCloud. It might
Mo-
not be as like,
yeah.
as it would
Honestly,
be for the moment right now, but I promise you, I feel like definitely it's something like years from now, they will talk about how
most
all these
definitely.
kids just decided to go left. So,
Most definitely, man. But anyway, yo, first off, man, like appreciate you coming out and making this happen, man. Real quick, like out of all the, I want to get your own opinion about this because listen to the album, it became difficult to like pick a favorite or to pick a song that like you like. For me, like Present is still that, it's still
yeah.
the shit, bro. But I wanted to ask for a song that you thought, okay, like looking back at this, I'm extremely proud of this particular song. Like
Mhm.
I put this shit together. Like
Yeah.
what's that song? What's that moment? Yes.
Yes, Spanish line. Spanish line. I feel like I'm only just biased because like I mean like this is like my is not like composer like musician
Mm.
just coming out. I feel like it's just like such a like classically put together song. Like I layered vocals. Like I have this like
Yeah.
piano arrangement in the beginning.
Mm.
Like there's a whole
Nice.
mood like
Okay.
that song just kind of brings out like I feel like was so crucial for the outro of the album anyway.
Yes, exactly.
There
Bro,
was
you were
one
so
type of like
intentional.
yeah, like
Yeah.
there was one type of like nostalgia thing. Like I feel like that song has like and like yeah, like, that's
Let's
one
go.
of the I feel like it's one of the underrated songs on the album.
That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes
Yeah.
sense, man. Thank you so much for doing this again.
Yeah,
Bro, before you go, I like to do this for every artist that I get to meet. So for the Garri episodes, yeah, you know how every Garri has like a brand, like they have their logo, they have their mantra, they
yeah.
have their motto. So if Tim Lyre was to say like a Garri brand himself, like what would
Mhm.
be the motto, what would be the mantra, what would be the phrase that you can carry on as a principle for Tim Lyre? It could be anything, it could be as random as your bank account number, like it could be anything like
Um, I know it has to just be my normal like daily mantra now.
okay.
Worry less.
Worry less. That's it. That's the message. That's the
It's
message.
very to worry less if that's the way for it to go.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
man.
what we're pushing.
That's
You know,
dope. That's dope. Well,
we need less worries in the world.
honestly, that's a great way to wrap it up, man. Appreciate you for taking time
Thank,
out of your
thank you.
Saturday to do this. I appreciate you being the first, I guess, guinea pig for this live stream interview. So,
Thank you for having me.
and it's been a pleasure getting to talk to you and getting to know more about your journey, bro. I'm definitely gonna be listening to the album with an extra
Yes.
like extra ginger, but I
Yeah,
appreciate you,
man.
man. This was
Thank
good.
you so
Thank
much.
you so
Thank
much.
you for having me. Bro.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much to you guys on the stream, man. Appreciate you guys for engaging in the chat. This has been Talking Garri with Tim Lyre. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys on the next one.